So when an athlete like this one gets so well known that for a certain generation it draws not only praise but controversy, you know he made an impact. Now, for me, this high jumper was one of the greatest of all time, definitely top 10. Didn't win a gold medal at the Olympics, but the amount of world records he set, his dedication to sport, now as a commentator and as what he called a positive force in media to promote all aspects of track and field. Dwight Stones, to me, is again still one of the most unheralded Olympic athletes of all time, because people look at the negatives, but I look at the positive. Every time he jumped, I know on a personal level, it was excitement for me, because I knew that if he was on, the world records would fall. Now, Dwight Edwin Stones, born December 6, 1953 in L.A., is currently an American television commentator and, of course, a two-time Olympic bronze medalist in 72 and 84. Now, he's a former three-time world record holder in the men's high jump. Now, during his two-decade career, he won 19 national championships, and in 1984, Stones became the first athlete to both compete and serve as an announcer at the same Olympics. Since then, he's been a color commentator for all three of the major networks in the States and continues to cover track and field on television. He also serves as an analyst for NBC's sports coverage of track and field at the 2008 Summer Games. Now, Stones, as a high school student, set a national record while at Glendale High School at 7 feet 1.5 in 1971. He then won the bronze medal at the tender age of 18 at the 72 Summer Olympics in Munich. He set his first world record the following summer when he cleared 7 feet 6.5 inches, also at Munich. That jump also made him the first flop jumper to set a world record, 5 years after Dick Fosbury made that style famous while winning the gold medal at the 68 Summer Olympics in Mexico City. Now, Stones raised the world record to 7'7" in 1976 at the NCAA Finals at Franklin Field in Philadelphia, and in June added another centimeter to the record, which was close to 7 feet 8 inches. Now, Stones attended UCLA his freshman year in 72 and later transferred to Long Beach State for a year and a half, and is also a member of that university's Hall of Fame. Now, in 98, Stones was inducted in the National Track and Field Hall of Fame, and in 1991, he was an inductee into the Orange County Hall of Fame. Stones, who is Jewish, once competed in Maccabi Games in Israel. Now, Stones, again, was one of the world's top high jumpers from about 1971 to 84, and has been twice named the World Indoor Athlete of the Year by Track and Field News. Again, at age 18, he took the bronze in 72 in Munich behind Yuri Tarmac and Stefan Jung. At the 76 Summer Olympics in Montreal, he was a heavy favorite to win the gold medal. Earlier, he finished second at the U.S. Olympic trials. They then had to settle for another Olympic bronze medal behind Jacek Wazola and local favorite Greg Joy when his jumping ability was hampered by the competition being struck by heavy rain. He even took to a squeegee to clean off the water, but Stones always said he was a terrible jumper in the rain. Now, ironically, a few days later, he raised the world record to 2.32 meters, or 7 feet 7.5 inches, in dry conditions at Franklin Field in Philly. Now, his participation at the Montreal Games sparked a heated debate. He had allegedly said that he hated French Canadians, as quoted in the Montreal Matin newspaper on July 29, 1976, and when he criticized the organizations of the Games in a media interview. Consequently, Stones was subject to raucous booing and hissing during the competition. The debate became so inflamed that he decided on a new T-shirt for the day in the final, the back of the shirt reading, "I love French Canadians," which officials asked him to take off. Now, the Americans in the audience responded to the treatment of Stones by booing Claude Farang, a French-Canadian jumper, during the event. Now, after missing the 1980 Olympics in Moscow due to the American-led boycott, he returned to the Games at age 30 in 84 and finished fourth. He cleared 2.31 meters, but lost the bronze medal to Zhu Zhangzhou on the countback. His distant cousin, Doug Nordquist, finished fifth, clearing 2.29 meters. He had early spot on the U.S. Olympic team by setting his 13 American record at 2.34 meters, or 7'8". which was matched by Nordquist, who finished second, at the U.S. Olympic trials on June 24th. Now, in a transitional time, when amateur sports were beginning to break the barrier of payment to athletes, Stones was a leading advocate of the change. During that period, one of the first options was for winnings to be paid to the athletes' club. To answer that, Stones created the Desert Oasis Track Club, a California corporation. The only athlete in the club was Dwight Stones. The stockholders and officers were Stones and his family members. Stones first made money in the televised Sports Creation Superstars, which was donated to the track club. This caused the IAAF and its American affiliate, the WU, to suspend Stones. The ensuing lawsuit led to the Amateur Sports Act of 1978, which broke up the WAU, decertifying it as a national government body for track and field and many other sports, causing the formation of the Athletic Congress and a slow transition to allow professionalism. Now, records held. 4 world record jumps, and of course the from 2.3 to 2.234 meters between 73 and 84. Championships again, Olympic Games, high jump in 84 fourth, U.S. Olympic trials first. 83 tack outdoors first, tack indoors third. 82 tack indoors first. 1980 AWU outdoor championships, he was third. By the way, tack indoor championships in 83 he was third, not first. My apologies. 78 he won the WU title. 77 the World Cup high jump he was second. Indoor title at the AWU first. USTFF outdoor final first. And WU Outdoor Championships is first as well. 76 Summer Olympics. High jump, he was third. U.S. Olympic Trials, he was second. U.S. TFF Outdoors and WU Outdoors, he was first. NCAA Outdoor and Indoor, first place as well. 75, won all 4 of these events. U.S. TFF Indoor and Outdoor and WU Indoor and Outdoor. 74, first again. U.S. TFF Indoor and WU Outdoor. 73, won both categories, indoor and outdoor. 72, Summer Olympics, won the bronze. U.S. Olympic Trials first, and NCAA Outdoor Finals high jump, he was third place. So more medals than anybody can count. But like I said, Dwight Stones could back it up. But the thing is, if he didn't want to jump in the rain, like I said, people don't understand. High jumpers and pole vaulters, they're a different breed. They're like goalies in hockey. You got to be temperamental. Like, for example, that flop there that he used and Fosbury used, you're going back in the bar. So you're literally jumping blind. That'll give anybody stress. But all I know, when Dwight Stones was on the field, everybody was watching him. Very personable guy, very nice looking, very smart. And every time I hear Dwight Stones, back in the day I said, don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Because for the high jump, he was beautiful, no doubt. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the legend of Dwight Stones. If you like what we're doing with Olympic Podcast here, give us a like, comment, subscribe. And don't forget, when you watch the high jump, Dwight Stones made the high jump of the modern era. He was the first, what they call matinee idol that the jump had. Fosbury was okay, but he wasn't as charismatic as Dwight Stones was, and Dwight still is. Love him or hate him. That's the way it goes. Have a good day. Bye.